So this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Port of Call 1948. This is going to be another Ingmar Bergman flick, black and white. This has got to be my least favorite Ingmar Bergman movie from the late 40s. I'm giving it 3 out of 5 stars. I thought it was alright. I thought I was going to like it much better, actually. I was disappointed by this one. It's about a juvenile delinquent Swedish gal named Barrett. And good morning. She dives into the lake to drown herself. Because she hang on a second. It's because she was shacking up with her boyfriend Gunnar. And then I guess Gunnar's parents found out. They got all mad, and then she got mad at Gunnar. Couldn't quite follow the flashback storyline later on in the movie, but anyways, she's got problems. She hates her parents, and she keeps getting sent to reform school. Because she keeps running away, I guess. Like I think she's got problems that the parents can't deal with, so they shuffle her off to some social worker. It's about time for me to go for a walk. Hang on. Let me get my DVD ready. All right, I got that ready. There we go. The gal, the Swedish blondie gal, she's kind of like Alley Tramp. She yells a lot to her mom. And, I didn't like how she tried to blame her parents for all her problems, and then she was pro-abortion at the end. That kind of turned me off, but kind of an interesting little abortion backstory. But it kind of irritated me that she said she would have done the same thing, gotten a back alley abortion after her friend died. Anyways, I'm jumping ahead a little bit. Um, so she meets this dock worker. I forget his name. It's like Godnar or something. And his last name is Anderson, which is also the last name of a couple of Ingmar Bergman's mistresses, Bibi and Harriet. Must be a common Swedish name. Anyways, so they meet, they fall in love, and she's keeping it a secret, her checkered past from him. She finally decides to tell him the story, and that's when you see all the flashback, her horrible adolescent life, or post-adolescent life, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know how old she is in this movie, but anyways. It's, at first they break up, but then he decides to go back to her. I guess he can't handle being not having a girlfriend around. So his former fellow dock worker guy friend, yeah, he convinces the guy to go back to her, and that's when her friend Gertrude gets the back alley abortion, dies, and at first she doesn't want to snitch on the abortionist who killed the girl. They even call it murder, which is technically correct, but I couldn't understand her flippant attitude, like she would have done the same thing in that type of situation. I mean, I don't think abortion was illegal in Sweden at this time, unless I'm mistaken, but I guess it was more of an economic thing to get the back alley abortion. I don't know. It was confusing to me. Couldn't really understand what was going on. And, it didn't make sense to me that the girl was so suicidal she would get a back alley abortion and die from it, or she would jump into the lake just because she hated her boyfriend, and or she lost her boyfriend and she hated her parents. I mean, so not a great flick. It was kind of so-so. The ending was, once again, was rather abrupt. Similar to the last movie that I reviewed, and it was ambiguous. You don't really know what's going on with the characters. I mean, you know where they're situated, but you don't know what's going to happen to them as a result. And I don't want to spoil too much of the ending, but it's kind of a letdown ending, similar to the last movie. And the girl was pretty hamming up for the camera, very emotional and crying all the time, and crying and yelling in Swedish. So she was kind of an interesting character. She reminded me a lot of Alley Tramp, the Herschel Gordon Lewis movie, the blondie Alley Tramp. She's got that kind of attitude. And anyways, oh, here comes a car. We'll go back. Hi, may I help you, sir? May I help you? Hi, may I help you?
Oh yeah, I'll see if you guys got rooms available.
No, it's full.
You guys will? Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
So I thought I was gonna like this movie a lot more, but then it started. She was just way too depraved and crazy. I don't even understand why the dude was had such a crush on her that he wanted to stay with her. But in any case, especially after she dumped her friend on him, and then she ended up dying at his little sublet room. It was rather disconcerting. He gets all drunk and starts smashing stuff. I don't even know what he's doing there. I guess he hired a prostitute and some U.S. Piano player. So she finds him drunk, and I guess they enjoy each other's misery. I don't know. And pretty typical Ingmar Bergman movie. In my opinion, it wasn't that great. Not as good as the other ones. Mainly because of the topics, suicide and abortion, didn't really appeal to me that much. And her blaming her parents for all the problems was really kind of irritating. I mean, I know she had a rough life, but can't she take a little self-responsibility for her problems? And I understand that reform school was rough and she hated her social worker. I could sort of relate to that. But parents yelling at each other is no reason to go jump in a lake, especially after your boyfriend broke up with you, which is probably more of a plausible explanation as to why you would commit suicide. I understand that her problems were sort of piling up with her parents and her boyfriend, whatever. But I don't know. I think she was a little too hard on her parents, in my opinion. Yeah, they were kind of mean to each other, but I don't know. I thought it was overblown and out of proportion. But that's just me. I mean, it's not my kind of flick. I do have another one here, though. Which one is this? Thirst. Thirst is another abortion movie. So I guess I'll get to become educated about abortion in Sweden during the late 40s. looking forward to Thursday now, but we'll see. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. I'll probably review it tomorrow. My son is going on vacation with his mother for the next 7 days, so I get to sleep in today. I don't have to pick him up, so that'll be good. I drank the red line around 9 p.m. 6 hours ago, and it's starting to wear off, so maybe I can even sneak in a few hours before quitting time. And I guess I'll wake up for lunch and dinner and get ready for my next graveyard shift. So I found a 22-year-old on Twitter, but she was like 20 miles away, and I wasn't sure if it was northeast or south. There's no way of telling on Tinder, and she didn't tell me. She kept insisting on meeting on Wednesday, so finally I said, okay, I'll change my schedule so that I'm not working late Wednesday. I'm working early Saturday instead. And then she unmatched me. I guess she saw my profile and she saw all my esoteric Facebook interests. And that turned her off. I don't know. Maybe she got scared. I have no idea. Wouldn't be the first time, I'm sure. And, anyways, I changed my schedule for her, and then she just disappeared into thin air. Story of my life, pretty much. And the garage here is full. It's got 94 cars. I think I could park 3 more, but I don't think any more are coming. I turned one away thinking the garage was completely full, because that's what the sign says here. And that's what my boss and the previous guy told me, that it was full, but when I went down there later on, I saw like 4 spots available. And I think there are 3 left. So, don't know what's going on there. But, yeah, I get off at 7 a.m. and then do a little bit of grocery shopping, lunch food for next week. And then I think I'll hit the sack. Try to get a good, I don't know, 12 hours in, something like that. We'll see. Anyways, I'm a little tired tonight. Sorry if you can't hear me. Hopefully that's better. Got to remember to bring my phone up closer so you can hear me better. And you can see where I cut my face shaving and stuff. And my apparent double chin if I go like that. If I go like that, you can't really see it. Anyways, not much else going on. Guess I'll wait for some more Ingmar Bergman stuff to come on my Netflix queue. And I already got 1 thumbs up. So, cool. Somebody's watching. Anyways, that's the end of my review. Laters.